We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, to see what is going on. Happy Valentine's Day. And if you are a twin flame, you're going to be feeling today a little bit extra. We have love in the air, and this is an amazing time to tap into those collective energies. So we're going to chat all things Valentine's Day today. You're definitely going to be feeling it, and there's a huge focus on your love life no matter where you're at in that. Okay, so this is a video for twin flames, but I also want to touch on sometimes you can go through different spaces on the journey. Some of you guys might be in union, some of you may be in separation, just kind of depends. But you want to be tapping into these beautiful energies. We have Mercury in Pisces, which is helping you to feel each other, even across a distance, if that is your situation. So you'll be kind of tapping into each other's feelings a little bit extra right now. You'll be connecting a little bit extra right now, and you'll probably be thinking about this person a little bit extra too today. So we want to be using these energies. If you're single, okay, I'm going to go there first. If you're single, these are amazing energies to know your value, know your worth, and to continue to work on yourself today. So these energies are always amazing, whether you're trying to get that Valentine's Day glow up and you're single and you're trying to just heal yourself so that you can attract better in your life, or if you're in a romantic connection and kind of trying to amp the love up or bring some more love and healing into that connection. Now we have a couple of other alignments happening with this too. We know that Venus is in Aries. This is bringing the heat and the fire to your love life. This could be bringing the spark back to your situation, or for some people, if you guys are in a straight situationship, today's going to be a hard day for you, but it's going to shine a light on that. You're going to see just how people feel about you by how much love, focus, and attention they're putting on you today too, right? So make sure that you're kind of looking at how things are going very clearly in your life. This will help you right now. For some people, you're being guided to kind of cut cords and to release situations no longer serving you if they're not viable anymore, or maybe this can help take your relationship to the next level. It just kind of depends on where you're at. Regardless, like I said, the focus will be on your love life today. So if you guys are in separation, you can use this to heal whatever issues have landed you in that space of separation. For some, it could be actual breakup energy that you went through, or it could just be slow coming into union. It just kind of depends on where you're at with that. But you'll be feeling it a little bit extra for those that are in separation today. It can be a hard day for you guys, just know that. And in union, you know, just kind of will shine a light on where you're at within that union too. You're going to be definitely wanting to spend time with your twin flame today. Whether that's missing them and thinking about them and whatever issues have landed you in separation, or if in union, spending a lot of time with them today. Okay, so these cards are like falling everywhere. I wanted to bring this deck though, right? So we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine. Remember, this is just a general collective reading. Only take what resonates for your situation. This is why you have to do the one-on-one phone call sessions if you do need a session with me too. You just literally book the reading option on my site and we do a phone call. This can be going into all areas of your life too. Of course, this is a twin flame reading, so we're going to start there. But make sure you're booking me on my website, sparksofdivinelighealing.com, if you need me. I have tons of beautiful Valentine's Day healings and activations up too, whether you're single and want to do some heart chakra healing, or even if you're in a twin flame union or separation needing to heal that. Just kind of depends. But check out my website. I have lots of stuff up for today that is very, very beautiful. So I'm going to be around doing healings the rest of the day today too. If you need me, just book me on there. Okay, so we're getting started with a reading for the divine feminine. But like I said, book those one-on-one phone calls if you need to go into your specific situation. I have tons of, as I am an energy healer, I have tons of healings, clearings, and activations on my website. I also do twin flame coaching, which is great for helping you through the problem or whatever issues you're facing, right? And it could just be you're in separation wanting to heal that, or you're in union and you're having obviously things come up like no other connection on the twin flame journey, but you're meant to heal whatever, I want to say, obstacles may be coming up at different times, or you know, whatever it is. I say bumps in the road, right? Things will come up. This is Earth. It's about soul growth. So it's all about kind of moving through some of these things and getting more awareness on your situation too. So we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine collective, and divine masculine. If you're watching, direct messages from your feminine. I'm haunted by us. I didn't follow my heart, and now I don't know how to let you go. And this is huge too, because literally, you're always thinking about each other. This is the energetic spiritual connection. This is a spiritual connection. In fact, I feel that these connections use a lot of space, distance, and even closeness to heal certain things too. So you guys know, usually when you're with your twin flame and you're real close, it feels amazing, and you go by yourself, you're having to actually face yourself and your own energy. Now, this will tell you how healed you are, because some of you guys, like, you got a million things to do, you got to live your life, you have your own projects, you have your own stuff to focus on, your own energy healing, and you thrive at it. But I know a lot of people that really have difficulty when faced with these areas apart from their twin flame. This is where I see the purges, the negativity, the negative thoughts, right? And the shadow work and things like that come up. So it'll just show you of how much you need to heal and what you have left to heal in these spaces. But once twin flames have met each other, something happens on the spiritual and the soul level, and you begin to activate this process of coming together, no matter how it looks, because it just depends as to the situations, as to what you will navigate. And oftentimes, sometimes twin flames unknowingly can act out karmic patterns, behaviors, issues that are still kind of energetically there, and bring them to the surface or trigger things to the surface, because we have clearing core wounds. So this person may trigger old stuff. Speaking of old stuff, we have our moon in Virgo. I was kind of joking around that it's like clean your house, get organized, get a plan kind of energy. I know it's Valentine's Day and we're doing love too, but this is actually really good for like getting it together and what you need to do, like self-care, taking care of yourself. Like, are there some things in your life that you need to give attention to? Like, this could be like things you've been putting off, ways you need to just do something nice for yourself, whatever it is. But speaking of that moon in Virgo, it's actually today aligned with our South Node, which is in Virgo. So this is bringing old stuff to the surface. So unless this person is your twin flame, do not be reaching out to your exes today. Or, you know, sometimes we also have Mars retrograde in Cancer, which is bringing back the nostalgia, family issues, and family healing and things from our past for us to heal. And it's normal with Ascension that you kind of process your whole life. So I think a lot of people are getting confused during this time, where they're like thinking about their past and thinking it means to reconnect, but actually it means there might be some type of unfinished business there. And this is the nature of karma. So we're trying to understand some of this stuff, and when we have something unresolved, it tends to come back up in our life. And this is why we want to be really spiritually mature, grounded, and take care of our karmic baggage, so we don't have to keep playing it out with, I say unsuspecting people around us, right? In a negative sense. And we can like kind of get really focused and look at ourselves. So a lot of spiritual awakening is self-reflection, working on your own toxic bad habits, patterns, things that have been holding you back, things that have been sabotaging you, things you're still carrying around from your past and bringing into your twin flame connection in some type of way. And it could be old stuff, and it is normal that our relationships tend to trigger inner child wounds and previous relationship wounds and things like this. But remember that they also have the capacity to really heal these areas that you may have experienced wounding in a karmic sense in the past. But don't be surprised if with that all year, but today, right, that Virgo South Node, it might be bringing up old baggage or anything unresolved from your past to process, because this is Ascension and you can't really take it with you and shift into your highest potential. Okay, speaking of your highest potential, you have so much that you can still do, so much untapped potential. And that's why it's important that you're healing and letting go of anything holding you back during this time. And this is why your twin flame also serves as a very important role in helping you with whatever you're going through on that spiritual or the soul level. So this is your twin flame. However, a lot of times twin flames get hung up on negativities, and I was explaining to someone this morning, like, negative energy unconsciously can push us apart, or positive energy obviously can pull us together more too. And sometimes it comes down to our own energy with that push-pull kind of dynamic, right? And so it's all about going within and working on our energy. So it's very important with twin flame that we stay balanced. And a lot of people get a glimpse of it like in the beginning phases, and it's so intense, right? And it actually gets more intense, but if you're doing the healing work, you learn how to tone it down and stay more balanced, because this is a connection where you have to stay very balanced energetically. It can be very intense. There's a very strong spiritual connection, telepathic component. You're picking up on a lot. You're reading a lot. You're always thinking about this person, whatever it is coming up or going on. So it's very important that you're healing, because I feel that this person's presence alone, your twin flame, will tend to amplify your own energies and things going on, as the twin flame energy is very strong. And so it can bring up old wounds and things like that. Now, good news is that there's such a mirroring dynamic that as you're looking within and healing yourself and healing your energy, there will be less triggering. There's going to be more balance and harmony and things like that. Generally, separation is caused by energies pushing apart because they're not in harmony. And so it's very important that you're staying balanced and in harmony, and this will help you to obviously feel better, but also to attract better within the dynamic, within the situation too. So we have a huge focus on getting balanced. I've seen a huge recharge kind of manifesting energy happening since we started 2025 to really get aligned with where you're going, more intentional. I'm trying to move on, but thoughts of you still linger and I can't control them. So at times you may think that you're going your separate ways, right? You are intertwined across destiny, across time and space, and across reality. And that's okay. So I always talk about the infinity symbol and the sign of twin flames. Speaking of that, I know I'm early, but we're getting ready. We're going to go into Pisces season next. We're not there yet, don't worry. But we have a lot of Pisces energy, Mercury in Pisces, and our North Node in Pisces, and we have a lot of this astrology, and I love it because I was writing something about the fish, and the fish really represent, of course, the spiritual, the material, and the duality of life, and they're always swimming in opposite directions, but they really are one and become one at a certain point, and that really it's like a powerful symbol of the twin flame journey too. And the oneness, right? Even if you think you're going in opposite directions and life is taking you somewhere else, life is a funny way of bringing you back where you're meant to be. And a lot of twin flames are finding each other and coming together into union because you're meant to help the planet and to serve the planet, being in that love energy, which is obviously very healing for both of you, but also the planet and the collective in some type of way. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. This isn't for everyone, but like I said, some of you might be navigating a separation, which can be very challenging feeling on today. That's why I say rest up, take care of yourself, do things that'll really help you. And sometimes we're needing those spaces, whether this was like a breakup, a separation, or just like I said, you're even in union and you're, navigating the time together and the time apart, because you're going to do that. I was explaining to someone, it's really unhealthy to think you're going to be around each other 24/7. You may be navigating in the union, how you're spending your time and how much time you're spending doing your own stuff and with your twin flame. It just kind of depends on that too. So some of you guys are navigating, like I said, those spaces of togetherness and even those spaces of distance to stay more balanced and to bring more balance and harmony into your relationship, because we're trying to have healthier connections too. It just kind of depends. I can still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. So this is my third eye message. As you're awakening your third eye and activating your third eye, you are very connected to your twin flame across all of your chakras. Today we have Mercury in Pisces, Virgo moon. Mercury rules Virgo, we know that. So we have a lot of mental energy for this Valentine's Day. It's actually supposed to be a very romantic day, and if you guys are going out, expect that a lot of people are out as well too for Valentine's Day. If you're out with your twin flame, but also know that this is a lot of mental connecting energy. This could be getting honest and talking to your twin flame, telling them how you feel, having a long chat with them. It just kind of depends too. Okay, so we have this card. Some of you guys, if you're in separation, you might be checking up on your twin flame and to dial that down and to work on that too. They always feel that too. Some of you guys might be a little bit too obsessive energy. I say to dial it down. It just depends on where you're at. Some of you guys were in Aquarius season, you're a little too detached or a little too attached, right? And needing to find balance with that. So needing to find balance with some of this stuff. So we have, and this is I like this card because some of you guys might even be getting flowers or gifts from your twin flame. It definitely should be, right? I think that we can use this holiday to tell us where we're at with things, with our relationships, right? And things like that. So we know, say you're in a relationship with someone and they're kind of pulling back and avoiding and ignoring, not a good sign, red flag. But you're getting really close. They're telling, they're doing nice things for you, and it doesn't even have to be obviously the material. It's more like spending time with you and things like that. So maybe they're trying to spend time with you, or, taking the time to let you know they're thinking about you or they're around you. Really, really good signs, right? and things like that. So you know that you're going to be on your twin flames of mind a lot. Some of them might be getting you flowers, gifts, or just trying to spend time with you. Make sure that you're not in this victim consciousness, and this is like divine feminine toxic traits. We have the ones for both, right? But this is a reading for the feminine. Make sure that you're not playing the victim, and I mean this throughout your life about situations and things like that. I always remind you to empower yourself, that you've created every second of your reality, and to really, really step into your power during this time. Yes, your thoughts are manifesting into your union and manifesting your union. This is why it's important to really heal yourself, work on your patterns. So the reason why we see so many relationship patterns on the planet is because a lot of people are not doing the work. They just like to try to change partners and get the same thing, because sometimes that's the problem. And that until you really, really heal yourself and get aware and start to work on yourself and get more conscious about yourself, this is where you can shift into more conscious relationships and connections and things like that. Your twin flame is always a mirror to show you both light and dark aspects that you may need to work on healing and integrating better, or things that are coming up too. So they're here to help you on your journey. And then this takes a lot of accountability and taking responsibility and acknowledging whatever it is that you got to work on. These could be things, areas of your life you just want to do better at, things you need to heal, whatever it is. So we have a big karmic purge happening from this mirroring, specifically because you guys are one, right? But sometimes we get in this duality of how the ego loves to divide and see things and stuff like that. So this is all about healing. We talked about healing any karmic baggage that has come up specifically on your twin flame journey, and repeating patterns, whatever it is. So this could just be negative energies, like that's karma, right? Or it could be patterns, things that are coming up within the connection, how things have played out, the overall dynamic. So one of the things that we help our twin flame and help each other with is to clear negativities and negative energy. And when you heal your karma and when you really integrate that, this will open up your life mission, purpose, and union and things like that are a lot more positive and things like that. So we have to make sure that we've cleared away any karma to really get to the good parts, right? And things like that. Really working on healing yourself right now is going to help to heal your overall twin flame dynamic. There's a lot of signs and synchronicities today. Expect extra spirit messages on your path. This could just be seeing signs, thinking about your twin flame, whatever it is too. Okay, love. Allowing your heart to open fully and to guide you home on this path too. A lot of times you guys know your twin flame feels like home. It's pretty much where you like to be, but of course we have other things we need to balance here on earth too. So it just kind of depends. Like we're talking about a lot of balance today, of balancing responsibilities, self-work, and the union overall too. You're expanding your consciousness, doing things that are good for you. That's why I'm always like energy healing for everything, right? Okay, meditation, energy healing, keeping your space clear, cleansing your space, doing things to raise your frequency will bring a lot of positive energy into your life, thus being mirrored back. Your twin flame always mirrors your own vibrational state, frequency, and energy back to you. So if you're not having the best of days, feels really intense as that's amplified. Think of it like you have a certain energy frequency, moods and things like that included, and they multiply it back times 10 and send you that energy back. So if it's very positive, it's going to feel really good. That's the bliss love bubble energy we talk about. But if it's in a negative state, not feeling very good, right? And things like that. Negative energy is simply energy we need to clear and release. Now, your twin flame can bring up a lot of deep-seated emotions and things that were buried and repressed, and so sometimes we have more clearing work to do when we have a lot of negative thoughts and negative energies coming up, clearing work too. So keeping your energy clear will make you feel better. Working on your healing will help, so that's reflected back in the overall union and how it is going. All right, we have new abundance coming in. You are meant to be manifesting more and learning this stuff and putting it to work in your life. So this is like some type of really positive. I love this. It's my Wheel of Fortune card. This is a different kind of deck, but I wanted to bring it. This is my Wheel of Fortune card, and this is like lucky twist of fate. I always say turning the wheel. Like, you get served up what you deserve in life. We know that. We've done a lot of karma. And then I like to think we do that work and like stuff starts to come, the good karma, the rewards, we call that dharma, right? And the good stuff comes out of it. Like, you probably had to do a lot of the challenging stuff in your past first, and you get to the good parts, right? That's what this is meant to be like. And so when we talk about fate, destiny, love, they all go hand in hand with this twin flame union. So you do the work, it's supposed to really, really pay off, but we still have some type of attachments. This is my devil card, and you guys have been clearing a lot of attachments, people not respecting your time, energy, trying to feed on you. Like, you're needing to set healthy boundaries, and you're going to notice when you set boundaries that people either try to get around them and not very respectful of them and keep trying to with the same behavior, or they usually will go on their own because they don't like the boundaries. I know. But this helps you to protect your energy and your space and everything you've been working on in your life too. So you might be needing to set healthy boundaries in your life so that people can respect your time and space and energy and things like that. And then as you're doing this, you may be closing some doors still. Remember, new ones are going to open out of the work that you're doing. So you're only meant to be clearing things that are like not good for you, negativity. We have the Star card, which is very associated with destiny and good things playing out and coming through for you. Just remember that. I always think of the Star obviously as fate, once again, destiny, and this is like things meant to be in your life too. So a lot of you guys know this is the most powerful connection that you have. There's so much guiding it too within the spiritual. Pay attention to the signs right now. The synchronicities are helping to guide you home into this union. It just kind of depends in what way with that. So really pay attention to reading the signs right now. I'm getting the cards to do a quick, I didn't want to be on here all day because I'm going to be doing other things today on my site. If you need me, you book me on there. I'll be doing activations today. Great day for it. But we'll do a reading really fast for the Divine Masculine just to see where they're at. Okay, so Divine Masculine Collective. Okay, Divine Feminine, if you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. I couldn't handle your words when you're upset with me. It was too painful. I always remind people to watch what they say within their union because, you know, words are energy and it can really hurt people and have an impact. So I always remind people that if they're purging or not feeling great, to not be we call that projection. I was telling someone this morning, not projecting that onto other people, let alone your masculine and things like that. So there might have been things that were said to your Divine Masculine that they might be still working through or processing, as I call it. My heart always comes back to you, even when I don't want to. So this person is in love with you. They might have a hard time with that too, but they are in love with you and you are the person in their heart. Our relationship was different and special. Other people don't understand it. A lot of people might not understand the twin flame journey. I say especially when they haven't been through it too. I know a lot of people can create confusion because they haven't been through the process and they might not be able to understand the process specifically until it happens to you. You probably won't be able to understand everything that someone else going through this experience is feeling. It's a lot like spiritual awakening. So we know that people that are unawakened probably aren't going to understand awakening so good. And it's like that on the twin flame journey too. And this is why a lot of times people find that they're not able to get the support from their friends and family that haven't been through an awakening and haven't been through a twin flame awakening as well too, especially. So it really does you good to be around people that have achieved, I don't want to say achieve, but like I said, attainment, but have shifted into union or can understand the process. That's why I do so many sessions on my site to help you guys through the process, because I understand the specific challenges really well that come up for our twin flames, the obstacles that come up in blocks, especially on the energy level too. So a lot of stuff can come up on the energy level too, and it can be hard because you usually go to your friends and family for support, but if they're not understanding you, they're probably not able to give you good guidance through the process. If you're needing guidance on any area of your life, especially twin flame, just book me on my website. I'm resisting my desire for you because it's too late now. We've grown apart and you've moved on. So this masculine may be thinking that their divine feminine has moved on or it's too late. It definitely isn't, just to know that. Okay, avoidance. This is one of the toxic masculine qualities. We talked about the toxic feminine quality. This is hiding, feeling guilty, and no communication. Sometimes when the men, the masculines, aren't feeling good, they tend to shut down and pull into themselves or spend more time alone to process their feelings. It just kind of depends too. Make sure that you're staying open with this person. You might be being a little bit stubborn or inflexible. There might be a push and pull or some type of power imbalance with things too. When I think of push and pull, I really think of the runner chaser dynamic, which no one wants to be on either side of that, right? So just there might be some type of energy imbalance, like where you guys are very much magnetized and maybe even pushing each other apart, repelling energy. And this could be from negativities or imbalance in either person, like either imbalance with the masculine or with the feminine, that are creating a push-pull dynamic. Okay, so there is going to be a new beginning. There's going to be new love and things like that coming in. So if you guys are in separation, you already know that you're working towards that reunion or union kind of energy. Even if you're in a union, you know this is going to be a new timeline. So this year is amazing for working on ourselves so we can anchor into these timelines that we're manifesting with our twin flame too. So I see a lot of twin flames like getting ready to like move, go to the next level, having amazing things happen. Okay, so you're integrating a lot and being guided to keep focusing on your healing for you, Divine Masculine. And stay open to getting more creative during this time. I see a lot of masculines within the spiritual awakening being guided to tap into that creative energy. We are meant to be creating and tapping into that flow, and it makes you feel so better. But a lot of the masculines are needing to forgive and let go of things from their past, abandonment wounds. This could be inner child, previous relationships, things from your past. And I mean ones that are still replaying or affecting you now, creating fear. I see a whole group of masculines that have a lot of fear about if they speak up or share how they feel, that Divine Feminine might pull back or abandon them in some way. You got to work on communication for this group big time. So make sure you're showing up with confidence. This will help you to navigate your path better. And this is all about aligning with your twin flame and opening up to more abundance and unity. This is like union, right? This is like the two becoming one universe, right? And this can be kind of convoluted and intense, but it's okay. You're meant to be kind of merging together and into that union fully too, because we have a lot of this. We have the Two of Cups, which is like perfect relationship, partnership. It's a beautiful message for twin flames and that love and that union, as we know. But we also have, some of you guys are holding on a little too tight. This is the Four of Coins. This is where you guys could be experiencing on either end controlling behavior, like where you guys are afraid of losing this person and you hold on a little too tight and you don't give them enough space. Or on the other side with your Divine Feminine doing that with you too. And then with the separations, we learn to let go. We have to let go of the attachments mostly, not usually our twin flame, that's the illusion, but we let go of our own attachments to the connection and kind of release things that are unhealthy on the energy level. So when I see a lot of people get anxiety during separation, or when their twin flame has gone too long or they're not talking to them, these are the attachments that you must clear. You're feeling it on the energy level, things you've been carrying around with you too. So I see a big purge on the Divine Masculine side also of attachments and things you need to heal. We have the Tower. You've been going through a painful transition from this. Maybe you've been through a lot with your Divine Feminine. I don't want to say they put you through a lot, but you've been through a lot with this person, a lot of soul growth, but also a lot of pain that's come up. Some of this pain is from your past. I want to remind you that when twin flames trigger you, they're triggering energy that was already there that you need to kind of heal and kind of acknowledge and face. It was always there, or it wouldn't be coming up as a trigger no matter what's going on currently. So like I said, doing overall healing would be good for this person watching this, for this masculine. Some of you guys have been through a lot of loss. We have haunting loss, my Five of Cups, and this could be things from your past that you've had to let go of, or you've lost, or you've kind of struggled with. It just kind of depends. Or letting go of, like I said, this twin flame situation might have been hard for you if you've had to go into spaces of separation. This is a positive message. Like if you're in union, of taking it to the next level, bringing some positive vibes into it, tapping into this collective love energy in the air, or in separation, coming back together into reunion and union and kind of working through any issues that might have led to issues, or healing that needs to be done, or healing work within yourself, or even within the union too. All right, I wanted to do quick cards today. I'm going to go on that note anyways, but if you guys need me, you know, I'm always around on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com. If you need any type of healing sessions, that's what I'm doing for Valentine's Day. I know you guys could use it a little extra today as it's shining a light on any healing work that needs to be done. But if you need me, just go ahead and book me on my website, sparksofdivinelighthealing.com, and have a beautiful day.